It's a really hard decision for me to take the helmet off for good. That car behind me, I could sit in it all day just in the garage. It's part of me, you know, everything about it I love, and I love driving out of pit lane and trying to get the absolute most out of it, and I'm still extremely passionate about doing that well. But this year has been probably one of my hardest. You know, I had a lot of shoulder surgeries and things over the years, but this year I actually had knee surgery twice, and we managed to keep that quiet from most people, but I was in a little bit of trouble there for a lot of the year, you know, having to actually left foot brake in the car for the first time at race meetings, and I've never been able to do that before, so that was far from ideal. It's been good, but I can't do it forever, even though I'd love to, but everything's lined up to be the time to hang the helmet up. I'm a driver, and it's going to take a little bit for me to get my head around watching the car go out with somebody else in it. Hopefully I can get over that pretty quick and get on with my responsibilities in the team, but to just be outside of the car in the garage for a whole weekend will be a pretty good experience, because I've only ever seen a race weekend from a driver's point of view, and when all the action is happening, you know, I've always been in the car, so I don't really know what goes on in the garage during the most important time of what we do. We've got extremely good people in all of the roles that you have in a race team, so there's no position that I'm going to roll in and take over, but just be somebody to oversee the whole thing and add support to wherever it's needed over a race weekend. I don't know that I've got any specific lasting memories. You know, the Bathurst wins and race wins are fantastic. I just look back at the whole thing and feel extremely privileged and lucky to have done what I've done for so many years. You know, I'm pretty proud of the fact that I've got through such a long career of maintaining you know, a high level of professionalism and doing the right thing by my competitors and sponsors through that period. It's funny when you get to this point, you think of little things, and one of the things that I've thought a lot about is just simply being able to take the kids for a passenger ride when they're old enough to jump in, so they can experience what their dad's done their whole life. I'm about to get a little bit emotional now. Maybe I'll jump back in the car one day and take them for a burn.